In this video, I'm going to be attempting to survive 100 days in hardcore Minecraft using magic, all in preparation to beat the final boss of the game, which is the Dead King. And I'm going to be bringing in a special guest at day 50, so stay tuned for that. I'm also going to be building the ultimate survival base and a custom Christmas village. But let's start at the beginning. I started off by getting some wood, a pickaxe, and I went into my first structure. I gathered all the hay bales and I found a secret chest that had diamonds and iron. I also found another secret chest that had a lot of iron, a diamond, and a bunch of arcane essence, which I will explain what it is later. I went to loot the upstairs, hoping for something good, but I didn't really get anything that was going to be worth it right now. I went ahead and I crafted my stone tools, and I forgot that I had iron, so I went ahead and got a pickaxe and an iron axe. I went out to explore the surrounding areas, and I found an almost complete nether portal, and in the chest there was a golden apple. Right after, I went to go loot the second structure, and I ended up finding a pyromancer down here. Luckily, he wasn't hostile. See, look, we're homies. He's getting a little bit too close. Anyways, I got him into this little pocket and I sealed him up so I could loot, because once you open one of his chests, he gets a little bit mad. So I got him in there and I started looting. The first chest I found was very good. In the basement, there was a bunch of mobs though, so I had to kill them before I got looting.
You're not gonna give me.
This is, bro, this is a voiceover. Why am I doing this? After I got the mobs, I got my delicious reward. Ooh, that's a lot of arcane essence. Okay, so we headed back. I can't do voiceovers. And I guess that's how I ended day 0. We're not even on day 1, bro. What in the world? The very next day, I went to go mine some coal, and I used that coal to smelt my iron, and then I tried to get some flint and steel, which I actually ended up doing, and then I went to the nether. When I got to the nether, I went to go get some food, although it was dangerous, but I found a pretty safe way on how to get them. And after I did that, I just chilled in the After that, I just chilled in the nether because I didn't want to go to the overworld since it was nighttime, so I was... Ooh. This is awkward. Hello there. When I got back to base, I crafted my first spell book, and then I put the spells on it that I had in my chest, and we were kind of stacked.
Hey, who wrote this script, bro? This makes no sense.
On day 3, I went exploring and I found another pyromancer and a village, which was going to be good for trading in the future. So I did what I always do, and I quickly looted the structures, and I stopped by a lava pool to get some obsidian for my enchanting table. Then I got tons more loot from this cryomancer, which the only thing good in here was like the rune thing and the diamonds. Like, it wasn't even that good. Then I got back to base and I crafted my enchanting table and placed it in front of the then I ended day 4. For day 5 and 6, I went exploring and I found a shipwreck in an ice spike, which is actually pretty cool. This mod is pretty sigma. I found a lot of paper in this chest, and then I found an igloo, which actually so happened to have a basement with kids. Nah, bro, I'm not reading that. Whoever wrote this script is getting fired. So I started the healing process on the zombie villager, and oh my goodness, it took forever. So here's a little time lapse of what happened. So of course I made him to a librarian, and I got mending book, which took way more than 10 minutes. So to get more books, I just went to the pyromancer place and I got all the bookshelves that I had to offer. There was a bunch of books there. Then I traded them and I got my mending books. I also saw this guy hanging out. You know, he was having a good day, so I decided to ruin it. I shot him. Yeah. It took a while for it to get there, but you know, it worked. Fast forward, and I ended up trying to kill him. Why would I do that? As you can imagine, it did not go to plan whatsoever.
So I had to face him in hand-to-hand combat, and we had a great battle of magic and sword. And I ended up taking home the win. He perished like the rest of them.
I want to apologize for whatever that was you just witnessed.
I'm Steve.
I later tried looting the structure and I almost died. I got to like 1.5 hearts because of these vexes, but I ended up healing with my spell, and then I went to sleep because it was nighttime and I was very tired. Don't question it. And then I started to loot the structure, which actually had some pretty decent loot, a lot of wheat, which was good for food, and diamonds, iron, and arcane essence. I also got this guy that dropped a mage hunter, which is the second most powerful sword in the whole entire mod. So I crafted an anvil and I repaired it, and then I added my mending so it wouldn't break. I wanted to go to the nether for ender pearls, but I didn't have any looting on my sword, so I spent an unholy amount of time trying to get this looting 3, and I settled on protection 4, which honestly wasn't that bad, but it could have been looting 3. And so I just went to the nether and I got pearls. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna have like a lot of pearls by the end of this. 14. Only 14! Oh no! See, the reason why I needed the ender pearls was so I can craft a special set of armor that also required arcane essence for the arcane cloth. I was also gonna need wool for my arcane cloth, so I set out to find some sheep, and it didn't take long before I found some. So I brought them back with wheat, and it took a good while before I got them back, but I ended up getting them back in the end, and I put them in here. And to get more wheat, I started to make a farm, but in the future it really didn't even work. Later I went to go find some more arcane essence by just traveling and finding different structures or villages. I ended up moving my sheep to a different location because they weren't growing their wool back since there was no grass inside. And once I had enough wool to craft a few pieces of cloth, I crafted my first 2 pieces of Shadow Walker armor. Then I enchanted both with mending, and I went to go throw away this thing that I wasn't going to need anymore because I didn't need it. Then I went exploring in the forest surrounding my base and got some food in the meantime as well, and then fell asleep. The next day, while still exploring in the forest, I ended up coming across an igloo, which was pretty rare, and it still had a basement. So I ended up healing the villagers, marked the coordinates, and then I headed back to base. I'm so sorry if my voiceovers sound really bad. It was finals week and I'm like really tired. I'm still trying to get this video out for you guys, so subscribe. And when I got back to base, I used the wool I had gotten from my journey and I crafted some cloth, got a lectern, and then I headed back to the basement of the igloo. I also stayed here for like a long time trying to get good enchants, and I settled on Thorns 3, which honestly isn't that bad. And to take a break from trading, I went exploring this massive world.
And you know what else is massive?
Anyways, I ended up finding this village and this cryomancer tower, so I went and go looted them, and it was pretty good. And actually very good, because I got a recall scroll, which basically means I can recall to my spawn point. You get the idea. It was actually very massive. I'll stop now, I'm sorry. Also, close to the village, there was another pyromancer and another archvoker tower. So I took coordinate screenshot, and then I went back to my location with my new spell. See, it works really well. Then I went to sleep. Next day, I went down to my basement where my villagers are, and did I mention I got looting 2 from this one? Then I went back to base, and then I put the looting 2 on my mage hunter, which it was so cool. Then I went to the nether, and then I got my ender pearls. Once I had enough ender pearls, I grabbed my blank rune and I crafted an ender rune, or 2 I think. I don't know. How many did I craft? Look. 1, 2. Okay, and then I crafted my 2 other pieces of armor. I lied, I only crafted the chest plate. And I put mending on it, and I tried to put protection on it. No, it was thorns, but it costed too much. I was poor. And then I ended up going to this pyromancer tower I saw earlier, and I went to loot the stuff inside. Hey, look at this guy. He's another chill pyromancer. He's so cool. And after trapping him inside this little pocket, I went to go get looting. The main thing I was after was actually arcane essence, since I needed it to craft more arcane cloth for my leggings. I also never ended up looting this place because I was scared of the boss and that there might be ravagers, so I just dipped and I left out of there because I am a little scaredy boy. And when I got back to base, I went to craft my leggings, but I was 1 cloth short. I needed 9 more arcane essence. Like, where can I find that? So I ended up getting the pants. And for the next couple of days, I went to this village I had found earlier, and I started trading with the Fletcher to get very rich, so I can start trading with my villagers that I have in my basements. After I got enough emeralds, I traded them for protection 4 for all my armor, and then accidentally discovered a weird XP thing. I mean, look at all this. And that was just from trading some books. So I ended up redoing this, and I spent like hours, probably not hours, but I spent a long time doing this, getting XP. Once I had enough levels, I got my looting 2 book and I put it on my mage hunter, so I got to looting 3. Then I spent a little bit of time in the nether gathering some food from these hoggy boys because they were a good source of food. And while exploring the surroundings, I ended up coming across an ancient battlegrounds, which was actually very good because I needed crying obsidian to make a forger for spells. Anyways, I gathered what I needed and then I headed back to base. And immediately after I got back, I began to gather all the other things I needed to craft this forge. And as I was crafting it, I realized I was one crying obsidian short. So I went back to the nether and grabbed the last piece I needed and went back to craft it, and I got my scroll forge, which was very cool. The first spell I forged was actually teleportation, which could replace one of the spells I had for mobility. The second spell I got was Dragon's Breath for fighting, and Magic Missile as well. And to upgrade these spells, I was going to need a special anvil called an Arcane Anvil, so I needed then I went to find some ancient skin, and so I gathered the amethyst that was there, and then I headed back to base. I crafted the Arcane Anvil, and I got an achievement, it's purple. And then I tried to upgrade the scrolls, but it, you need ink, and I don't have ink to upgrade this. So to get ink, I just decided to fight the Cryomancer that's been hiding in the basement of this place for like a long time, and yeah, we're gonna fight now. So enjoy this little fight scene, I guess. Well, that didn't last long now, did it? So I used the ink I got from the boss to upgrade my teleport scroll, and then I fought this dude next. Didn't need to because he was chill, but why not? I needed the ink.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows, everything that's wonderful.
Man, I'm so sorry, Chill Pyromancer. Oh man, I feel bad. When I got back to base, I crafted myself the Black Hole spell, which was the most powerful ender spell there was. Then I crafted myself another more powerful spell book, and then I transferred all my spells onto it. And then I crafted myself some Eyes of Ender, and now I was truly ready to go and fight the Ender Dragon. So this is gonna take a little bit. Oh yeah, we found it. All right, let's go. I said that too soon, but anyways, let's go. So finally, after beating the Ender Dragon, I needed only one more thing to get the most powerful spellbook in the whole game. I needed a rune book. So I went back to the stronghold where I had seen an ancient city, and yeah, this is very scary. So long story short, I summoned a warden and I tried to kill him with the Black Hole spell, which didn't work. But luckily I already got what I needed, and then I crafted my spellbook, which was very Sigma, and then I enchanted my pickaxe with whatever that was, and then I got ready for my guest. All right, let's go get this wood. This is gonna be so great. Bro, yo Rooster, what are you doing? Rooster, what do you think you're doing here? How did you get into my world?
Please subscribe.
Hey, leave me alone.
Yeah, so, let's do this.
Go. Up.
Let's go! I got some diamonds! Alright, honestly, dude, I think I'm just gonna go like get some diamonds. I'm gonna go mining for diamonds. If that's
Okay, yeah, go do that. I'll be in here preparing. Sure, okay.
I'm back.
Oh, you're back? Oh, hey. What did you, that was quick. We're still in the same day, and that was like 5 minutes. What'd you get? Did you even go out of the house? But whoa, you got wait, whoa, what do you mean diamonds? Did you whoa, guys, I'm making this video for kicks and giggles. I'm not actually a wizard, but he's using weird magic, and he's getting infinite diamonds, and I'm scared. I don't know who this guy is and why he's in my house, but he needs to get out now. Why are you breaking my house? What are you doing? I looked at an Enderman. Help me! I'm going to kill you, brother! I'm gonna do what I should have long ago! I'm going to end you, Megatron! Yeah, I've been watching too much Transformers. Anyways, let's go! Alright. Look at the totem. Look, it's me.
Wait, what?
For the totem you're holding, I have a resource pack and it's me. You're holding me. That's funny. Well, let's do this. We're coming for you, Dead King. Oh, it's down this way. Come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. Oh, we're here. Finally. All right. It's time. We must awaken the king. Hey, get out of here. This is not your scene. All right. Let's do this.
Black skeleton?
Hello? Well, I guess I'm the king.
Oh, what? What?
He's going to hurt me. Rooster, get close, get close. Get close, get close, get over here, get over here. Come on, come on, come on. Rooster, get away, Rooster. It's okay. I'm going to summon Black Hole. Oh, I think I did it. I killed him. I killed the king. Wait, no! He's gone Sigma mode!
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the?
He's gone Sigma mode! Magic missile! Magic missile! Magic missile! I did it! I did it! Oh, I've done it. I've done it. I have become the most powerful wizard in all of Minecraft. Well, I did it, Rooster. Thank you. After defeating the Dead King, there's only one thing to do now, and that was create my very own base. But I was gonna need a lot of wood, so I got to chopping. Who says that? Like, huh, I got to chopping. After all that building, I think it was time to get some totems. So I started a raid and for some reason they were running from me.
Probably because I'm the most powerful wizard in all of Minecraft.
So 10 minutes later, I ended up getting about 5 totems and I'm gonna be honest, it was pretty easy. After that, I got back to decorating my house. I wanted to add like a little campfire in here, so I did that and I added some carpet, which is like a huge fire hazard. Don't do this in real life. Then I added some cool decorations like these stockings over the fire, and I think it looked pretty good. I also ended up adding a little tree by this window, and then I decorated it and it looked really, really good. I was so proud of this. Do you want to see even a more massive tree? You know what else is massive? Okay, everybody, this is a special moment. I want to introduce you to the gang. We got Tyrone, we got Dinnerbone, and then one more. We have Bob. Oh, these are the best dogs in the whole world. Look at these cute guys. Look at. And then I ended up finding a spell that literally granted you like a free elytra for a certain amount of time. But I mean, that was cool. So I didn't have to go to the end to get one. But this is sick. I ended up making a little case for my ender egg, and look, this looks so sick. It's dragon egg, not ender egg, but you get the idea. It's sick. I love it. And then I spent the rest of my few days just gliding around and enjoying the world, because why wouldn't you? Okay, we are officially on day 99. We're on our last day here on this this place. So I might as well just do a tour of everything we have accomplished. So starting with our room, of course, we have our bed, we have the crafting table, and the best thing of all, the dragon egg encased in all this glowstone. We have our window, and we're not gonna talk about that. Maybe I'll remove it, I'm not sure, but we just got a view of everything here. We got our little enchanting room, a whole bunch of messy, unorganized chests. We got our little campfire. I'm really proud of this. We got Tyrone, we got Dinnerbone, and we got Bob. Best dogs ever. Little carpet, and I'm very proud of the tree I made. It looks very cool, and the tree on top. Next we have these stairs. Honestly, I think it's a pretty cool design to have. Like indoors, it really makes it look like very cool. I never really didn't even finish this, but I mean, it doesn't look bad. I'm gonna be honest, it's not the worst. It's not the worst. We never got to finish this because I didn't really want to pay attention on this too much, since I really didn't know what to do. But I mean, if I end up doing a 200 days on this, then I'll end up working on that. But only if this video gets 100k views and likes, I'll do it. So make it happen, guys. Taking the tour outside, we can just come down here. Let me just glide down here. Yeah, we have our little kind of houses scattered around here. We have this one. I kind of didn't do anything here, but we don't talk about that. We have the logs, classic logs. We have this house. I essentially kind of repeated this this house over here everywhere else here, which, I mean, it doesn't look bad, I'm not gonna lie. It's not horrible. This, I don't know, he looks bald. This house looks extremely bald. I made the giant Christmas tree, although it kind of looks a lot like the one that's right here. Even this one might be a little bit bigger than this one that I made. But I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I put some lights on it. I put the big star on it. It's just a glowstone. Glowstone. Yeah, we just got everything here. We got all the lights. We got decorations. Yeah, that's essentially it. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do a lot because I spent all the time just getting strong so I can defeat the final boss. We got the best armor ever. We also have like 5 totems, including this one right here. We have this, like, everything's just crazy. We have the best loot, honestly. That's it. Oh, and of course, we cannot forget the nether portal. Obviously, that made everything possible. We have just the nether portal. But yeah, that's essentially it. Oh, wait. The candy canes that I made, I think they look pretty cool. I like them personally. They're pretty cool. We got the candy canes. We also have candy cane over here. Just one, though, apparently. I didn't make another one. Yeah, I didn't end up making another one. I'm horrible at this. But yeah, that's essentially it. That's all I kind of did. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but for me, I mean, I've been recording for hours. This is like, I've done this in a week. Can you guys believe that? A week? 100 days in a week? That's crazy. And we're just not going to talk about the fact that I just kind of stole this Cryomancer's place. And yeah, that's about that. Everything's just wrecked because Rooster came. Yeah, he left that as a mark, his symbol in this world, just that piston and the end rod. Oh gosh, Rooster, what have you done with yourself? But anyways, that is gonna be it for this video. Oh well, we just gotta let's skip to the outro. Now it is day 100. Well, I guess that's gonna be it. That's Oh man, this has taken way too long. Okay, but if you guys enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing. It's been a pleasure making this video for you guys, and I will see you in the next one.